Finish your thought. Finish your thought.
No, it's just
Finish
times
your
I
thoughts.
go up there and like it'd be canceled and I don't have to be going on.
Go where? Come shop. Welcome. We're here. Welcome to
Yeah.
another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. It's a hot day. It's a hot day. We'll talk about this weather in a minute. It's fucking groundhogs. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Hetty.
Yeah.
Born and raised in New York.
Yeah.
Adiel, born and raised in Florida.
Nice. You're a native.
Yeah, born and raised in Queens.
Queens?
Went to high school in the Bronx.
What part of-
NYU, never left.
What high school did you go to?
Bronx Science.
Bronx Science? Of course.
Nerdy.
I'm from the Bronx. I didn't go to any high schools in the Bronx. I got an academic scholarship to go to high school in Pennsylvania. So I left when I was like 14, 15.
Oh, wow.
And went to Wallingford, Pennsylvania, Strathaven High School. And it's dope. It's dope. Yeah, Adi, looking sharp.
It's good to be back.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You're a friend of the room now. This is like your
Yeah.
second time.
This is amazing.
Yes. This is dope. Yeah, you got notes. Oh, shit. Shit, so.
Yeah.
I feel like, see, me, I am, because you're like, yeah, we gotta have notes, we're gonna be organized. I was like, man, she don't know who she dealing with.
I'm going with the flow.
When's your birthday?
October 26th.
October, Libra?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. That's why we get along.
What are you?
'Cause I am a Pisces. So February 24th. It's like a week, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
When's your birthday?
February 24th.
It's 2 days after me.
Is it? That's why we're so cool.
That's my father's birthday.
Yeah, he's a good guy, right?
What do you want for your birthday?
I haven't decided if I'm definitely leaving yet.
Oh, you're
So,
leaving the city.
I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm
I'm
one
not gonna be able to see you on your birthday.
I haven't traveled yet. And I was thinking about going to.
Ruined all my plans, dude.
Why? We're gonna. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
we were gonna celebrate.
I never celebrate holidays.
I just found out it was your birthday.
We had some plan. No, don't play anything. I'm just gonna get a guitar. I think I'm gonna just buy myself a guitar.
Nice.
But I want a matte black guitar.
That's
you know.
sexy.
Yeah. I got a black, matte black ukulele. Matching.
Nice.
I want a matching. I don't even play instruments
Steve
like
Martin
that.
has like a white one.
Does he?
I think
A white one?
Or it might be like a brown.
He does have a white
He
one.
does have. He did use his.
I want a matte black electric drum set. Is that dope?
That is so
Is that fucking
dope. That is so
Yeah,
dope.
I saw one that I wanted. It's like $1,000. I was like, I gotta be kind of good at drums to be able to, But I'm gonna paint. I want black. I got a brick wall, so I'm gonna put everything against the brick wall and paint it black. It's gonna be dope.
I like the matte.
That's dope. Matte black.
It's unique.
Matte black is sexy shit. I think because everything is black. I just went with black. Moved to this apartment. I got black silverware, black pots and pans, like hard matte black.
Wow.
It's dope. It's
Monochromatic.
Yeah. Because everything else is white, so I was like, it's gonna be white and black. Might be boring, but I'm modern. I don't know what it's called. Is that sleek?
It is sleek. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going with. What you got? What you when you
Oh my
transition
goodness.
into those? Don't.
It's like so embarrassing. What agenda.
It's funny. The last time I came here, I was like I had my phone out like on the train ride over here, and it's like podcast ideas, and I had none by the time I got.
Because as it goes, like I can't do it. I do it, but I've done it by myself.
Yeah.
But I hate doing it by myself. Like some people are great at it; they can just talk into the ether. But they're psychopaths. I can't just to talk and be like, "Hey, this happened."
It's pretty narcissistic.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorites is like Chris D'Elia. Chris D'Elia is one of my favorites, even still. And he just go into the ether. I was like, I'm not able to do that. I need a crutch. I need you guys to be like, hey, this happened, and we just go with it.
Hold you down.
I'm a host. I'm a host. So it's like,
You're the host.
yeah, am I the host?
Yeah.
The host.
Sorry,
Fuck
I'm
you, other
late.
host. Yeah, Dori.
Yo,
Hell yeah, Dori.
Dori and
Grab a
Hetty.
seat. I got people from the show coming, so we're just gonna rotate, all right?
Okay,
All right.
good.
No,
Start
no, get in
jumping
here,
after
get
first.
comfortable and jump on. We just talk about everything.
Okay.
What's going on with you?
What's going on with me? Man, I've been good. This is something weird today. I went to Jersey City for a wedding that didn't happen, so I slept
Really?
Yeah, I schlepped myself all the way to Jersey City for
They canceled?
nothing. Yeah, and then that's why I have like that suit.
You go
I had
dressed
that
up, yeah.
suit-
This
I had
is
that
dressed
suit
up.
on, dude, and I was just like, this is dumb. But
dressed up for it?
no, I've been good. Been doing shows
Nice.
and
Hustling?
Yeah, hustling, writing, so that's cool. And working on a short film that me and shout out to Isaiah Mueller have been.
Did you
working
switch
on.
guys? I mean, you were working with somebody else. You know.
We are, yes, I'm working on a new script with somebody else. Shout out to Chashawn. So it'll be dope. I want to.
Yeah, no, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Just
So
like
it's done.
tell you
Yeah,
everything
like, I'm
about
working
it.
on something. Yeah. What's the
Well,
name of it? What's the title of
yeah,
it? Name the baby.
The one that we're in post production now is called Get the Comic.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's about.
Can I get a cameo?
It's
Can I get a
pretty.
cameo? I don't even want to be famous. I just want all you guys to be famous and be the Samuel Jackson in the. Remember Sam Jackson in Juice when he played Trip, and he was just the guy in the candy store. That's all I want to be. I just want a cameo. Be like, hey, I saw you in that movie. That's it.
You're
That's it.
the host, the mentor,
Yeah,
the teacher.
that's it. That's it. I don't want to be. I don't need to be the guy with the guns and all explosions and stuntmen. Nah, I'm over it. Yeah, I just want to be. Hey, get Jimmy here. Give him a little bit of makeup. Say a line. Out of here. That's it. That's it. Cut it. Cut and go.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
What are you working on?
I guess mics and shows and yeah, I was just talking to
Adi.
Audio.
Audio.
Yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
audio.
Adi and Hetty.
Yeah.
Hey.
We're just talking about producing shows and yeah, his POV on not necessarily networking is not.
It's all about what you want to get good at. I learned from this guy. This guy tells me touches, so I just try to get up as much as I can. You know, I definitely took a lot of advice from him last time I was here.
I took the hard way. I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
You know I'm stubborn, and the way I've never asked for a show. I've never asked for a show. I don't get a lot of shows, but when I do, I say yeah. You know, but I do. I believe in booking yourself. You know, not waiting for anybody to give me nothing. I'll put up shows and I'll book myself, and because at one point I told him I had podcast, show, podcast, 2 mics, 2 shows. That's all I wanted, and back to back every day. And I was like, that's how people knew that there was always a show happening every day.
Yeah.
And I booked myself. And I charge people, and you make your own money.
I'm starting to think that's the way to go.
That's absolutely, and it's like I took 2 years off, so because of the pandemic. But I came back. Like before the pandemic, I was trying to change the landscape of how people ran mics and shows. Like when is that Meka? Meka? Yeah, come on in. Come hang out. We're gonna rotate. Just get comfortable. Sit there and I'll bring you up. Dori, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Meka
Yeah,
coming.
Dori, ladies on a Friday. Hell yeah. We're live on Facebook right there, so you can take this one.
That was my time. Peace.
Here, take this mic. Take this
Good
one.
to see you, Mika.
Adi, here, take that. Yeah, that's the God mic.
Sure?
Yeah, you can absolutely chime in. Come in.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Hey,
What's
I'm
your name?
Questions.
Thank you.
This is Hetty, Meka.
Hi, nice to meet
Dori.
you.
Yeah, I was just introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Meka Mo. Came in from Queens.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trained.
Oh, you talking with your hands. Yeah, like that. Dori, you're good.
Hey.
That mic is
I'm
off the
Dori.
show, so you can talk into it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so done. Whatever.
It just looks.
I'm
No,
Dori.
you can talk into that. You can talk. No, it works. They're all right.
Yeah, I'm here, Dori Dimplez. Yes, I took the train. I actually did not drive. Normally I drive.
That's
And
insane.
I'm like,
That's
I know.
crazy
I'm like,
driving
let
to the
me.
city.
Well, not in the daytime.
No,
No,
that's
not in the
ridiculous.
daytime.
You
There's
would
no
never get
parking,
around.
nothing. At night it's easy, but
Yeah.
in the day, no. So I took the train and I had a great nap, so I'm ready to go.
That's adorable. Take naps. You
Oh my gosh, that's no, for sure. And then on the way back, I'm really looking forward to the nap. I'm like, yes.
I got a new mattress, and I don't even want to do anything anymore. right? What kind of mattress did you use?
Oh
I didn't know there was a kind. I didn't.
Casper, sleep number.
I used to
Casper,
Casper.
yeah.
It's some fancy one. My husband bought it.
I'm trying to get a mattress sponsor. I got a Nectar. I didn't know it was
I
a
heard
thing.
of that.
Does Sea
Organic.
Mattress have their own mattress?
It's organic.
Or are they just like a
It's
supplier?
It came rolled up. I've never had a rolled up mattress.
Yeah,
before.
that's how my
That's like
Casper
Casper.
is. Yep, that's
I was
what-
like,
And
man.
you have to wait till it unflowers.
Yeah,
Yes,
flowers.
yes.
I was like, I'm gonna get myself pregnant on this. This is dope.
Is that
I,
an
uh,
invitation?
Yeah, really, don't play with me. I'm ready to test this bed out.
Me, okay? Don't play with me.
No, what was I saying? We were talking about how to get booked on shows, and I was just like, book yourself. I'm all about booking yourself. I was like, I never asked for a show, but I get people, you know, when they know you have a show, you organically trade off. You know, I don't like saying, hey, I gave you a spot, so you should give me a spot.
Yeah.
I would never do
Yeah.
that. You know, it's like, hey, you on my show. It's like, because this is a fraternity. It's a fraternity. What's a fraternal sorority? Communal.
Yeah,
It's a
communal.
community.
Yeah.
You know, so we all work together. So I don't know.
I was having this debate with a comic yesterday because they were saying the only way to get spots is by trading spots. I was like, you shouldn't be so specific about it.
No.
Like,
Yeah, there are no
it should be
rules.
more casual.
Yeah.
like-
Absolutely.
Don't limit yourself.
No, some
Yeah,
people
exactly.
definitely,
Like tit for tat.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
hey, I booked you, can I get booked on your show? I'm like, well, it's female based and your shit is sexist.
Yeah. See, I didn't. I think that's aggressive, man. I think if you have your own show, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
You know?
it is good to create your own, but I definitely be in people's DMs like, hey, so it's March and April, so what we got going? What? I be in DMs. What? Hey, so I see you got this show and I'm around. You need a female? I see there's a lot of men
I like that.
on your.
I like
Hey, my name's Dori. I'm around.
I never.
it.
I don't
You're
know.
already
Different
friends. I'm
states,
Dori.
every which way.
Really?
Hey, I'm coming
But
to New
but
Orleans.
but
No.
What's good?
It's
Hey,
like
I'll be in
quiet-
LA
it's
during
like,
the. What? You got to.
Yeah.
Quiet dogs don't get fed. Is that?
Oh, something like that. But
Closed mouths don't get
Closed
fed.
Closed mouths.
Closed mouths.
Dogs don't get head or something.
All
like
right.
that.
Yeah, maybe that's what.
Oh, that's what it is? All
They
right.
don't. Closed
You're
mouths
saying
don't
a
get
lot of
fed.
subliminals today, Jimmy.
I'm sorry.
I'm catching every last one of them.
Right.
I'll catch all of them.
Go
Oh,
for it.
I work. This is so. I haven't.
Dude, why do your nails match your pen?
Yes,
Oh,
and
that's
my
That's
so
what
shoes.
nice.
I wanted
Wish
you
I
to
had
have
that
several
much
seats.
money.
She got
Let me
time.
have
mine.
She got time.
I'm a cargo pants. I was like, I got 4 pairs of cargo pants. And that's it.
Today was the blue one.
Yeah, today's blue. That's
Yep,
it.
with the Armor All sweatshirt.
I have no
Yep.
color.
With
No
the Under
color.
Armour sweatshirt.
Say,
Yeah.
do that.
I have pet peeves. Being a comedian, I feel like it's so unrelatable to people who have never done comedy, and there's so many pet peeves. Like, for example, like people are like, when you're hanging out with them, and they're like, oh, like you should talk about this on stage. Like, no other job, right? It's like, let me tell you what you should. Let me give you some ideas of how to do your work.
Retail, they be like really offering up. You want to come over here and fold these clothes? Don't tell me how to fold this clothes. This is how you gonna get this folding today. That's I know about that. Sorry, that is. I know about that piece. So yes, people do. But yes, go ahead, continue.
I got a little pet peeve. These pants are actually my pet peeve.
Good night.
I don't because here's the
How's
thing.
the band?
Because it's a clip, right? It's
Yeah.
a snap,
Yeah.
but then the middle is button. So
Oh.
it was like they gave
You
up.
want-
When
so
it was
you
like,
want
nah, yeah.
So you want them snaps all
I
around?
want it all
Is that
snaps
what it
around.
was? Good night.
He want to
Why
walk
would
around like,
You know,
Yeah,
but-
snap.
You know what you can do? You can take it to a tailor and switch it if it really.
But I already bought them.
Too bad.
And here's the. I'm gonna show you my cheap side.
Do it.
Because I go to Kohl's. Nah, I didn't get these from Kohl's, but I
Costco's.
return all my clothes have 3 months on them until they go back.
Oh.
Every 3 months
That's
it
really
goes
smart.
back.
Start
I'm
to
going
do
to
it.
go to the thrift store. Just
No,
go to the
hell,
store.
you can't
Just-
take that back.
just-
I
it's
would
cheap.
never.
It's $2.
No,
You cheap? Show
I
how
can
cheap
still
you are.
wear nice.
And you can take it back. Just put it back in the.
That's true. It's you.
Exactly.
They're
Yes,
used
we're
for
good.
clothes
Well,
anyway.
yes, and it's a tax write-off.
I'm
See?
scared to do that.
You
Oh,
don't even
that's
know.
true.
See?
I have a list of stores
I
when
can
I go
help you
to
be cheap.
Kohl's, Nordstrom,
Stop
and
it.
Walmart. That's
Stop
it.
Kings of returns. All those places are king. They allow
I
you to
love
return
those.
anything.
Somebody
return
was like, hey, I was like, do you guys return stuff? And then I was asking like other black guys this, and he was like, no, that's a female trait. I was like, saving money? Saving money is a female.
I need you.
What are you talking about?
That's why you went bald.
Sexist.
No,
Oh.
because it's a female trait.
No, so
What?
save money. So
Oh,
you don't have
hell
to-
yeah.
Yo, that's true. That's way good to save
I
money.
played one Onyx song in high school and it never grew back.
I'm done.
That's how
I
it
don't.
goes.
Stop it.
I thought you were weren't you a battle rapper?
No, I mean.
Rapid fire.
Rapid. But I don't know any like names.
I
I
love
don't know
Onyx.
much of the names.
You got to do your research.
That's
These
old.
last days.
Onyx
That's
is old school, old 90s,
Yeah,
right?
wait, is that that?
What?
Let the boys.
No,
Wait,
no.
is that-
Abort mission.
Lottie,
Abort
Wait,
mission.
what they
And it's Black History Month.
Yeah.
Triple abort mission. Triple abort.
Wait, what
That's
wait.
so funny.
Victor Duda is
Onyx was with one of the guys that
It's
was
from
on
New Jersey.
Moesha.
bring it up. Wow, that's
Wait, what
after.
the- Oh,
But he was on
forgot.
Moesha
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's how you gonna remember him.
Fredro
Rick
Starr,
Starr,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Moesha.
Oh, true. I don't know why I
That's
forgot
the
what they
bald
said.
guy right there. To me,
You gotta do your research. You gotta do your
I
research.
can't name a song, but I can tell you what they look like.
I remember
Attack of
that,
the
but-
Bald Heads. Attack of the Bald Heads. That's what we used to play.
That's
Ah,
a song.
That's the song.
Oh, the
That's
nice.
the
We
number
all
one
got
song.
quiet.
Attack of the Bald. Nobody knows.
We all
I'm
got
showing my
quiet.
age.
You're
We all
talking
got
about
we all got quiet on that one.
Oh, and
We-
YX.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Wait, you don't even know who they are, ADL,
I
right?
know they are.
Yeah, he sound like it.
Hey,
like,
I'm.
You don't
like-
dress like a white Muslim
Okay.
for no reason.
That's
I know.
I feel like he's got all
Yeah.
of that.
Everyone sound
That's why I
like
just started. I look like a successful Muslim.
You look like you do the books for the Nation of Islam.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
hilarious.
Do the taxes.
Yes.
Never.
Oh my gosh, yo, them trade their money. Trade their camels.
What's one of your pet peeves?
Oh, what is one of my pet peeves? I don't. You know what? I don't really have a pet peeve. I don't like people lying though. Like,
They do it
or
all the time.
like.
I love lying.
I would.
I love lying.
So I have a problem. I always say exactly what's on my mind, so I just don't respect people lying or say. I don't know. I'm just too honest, so I hate lies.
I love just leaving the grenade and then forgetting I told that lie and then come back later and be like, didn't you say? I was like, oh man, I forgot to tell you that was a joke. I got dementia.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
It's like, you said you were coming. I was like, I was just talking. Just say stuff.
Boy.
See, I say what I mean, so yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I hold people to their words and stuff. So
I it's weird because I'm a man of my word, but I like
To tell stories.
to tell stories.
I
At
can
the
see
same-
that.
like if somebody say, hey,
Drama.
can you be here at 2:00 to help me move? I was like, I love helping people move. I'll be there. And then, I don't know.
see, I would be like, hell no.
No, I'll show up.
Eventually, when he get
No,
there.
I'll
Yeah,
show
you get
up.
there when
and
you
then,
get there. Yeah.
I don't know where the lie will come in, but it'll
Stop
come.
It'll come eventually. Yeah.
Oh, can I tell another comedy? We were doing comedy pet peeves. You know, another comedy pet peeve is when a comic gets on stage completely sloshed and then like they're slurring their words and then they run the light and they won't give up the mic.
That's-
Wow.
I mean,
That is like a
That's
specific
right.
thing. It's happened a couple of times
Right.
with specific people.
I believe in
But that's just, I feel it's just, right. And it's,
be professional.
you just look terrible. Wait till after to get
Yeah,
sloshed.
absolutely.
Don't do it
Absolutely.
beforehand.
No, I agree with that. But also to piggyback on what you said, what about the new comic that runs the light and are bombing and they just keep on going?
Right.
If
'Cause
they
they
don't
don't know
know, I don't have a problem with teaching. Teaching.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. Like if I know you're a new comic, I'll shout out etiquette. I'll be like, hey, you do this or do that. Or like a lot of female comics not know how to use the microphone. So I was like, yo, take a minute and
I am terrible
acclimate
with the
yourself.
stand.
Yeah, acclimate yourself.
Be in the stand, don't get
That fucks
We don't
up.
know how to use microphone.
Yeah, a lot of women. Like, how do you?
Is that true?
Yeah,
it's a gadget.
It's a gadget.
It is a gadget. It's a contraption, definitely.
Yeah. I feel
No,
like
but that's
men were born with like gadget in their genes.
it's motor skills. We do motor skills, and like if it was fashion or something, you'd be way better at it. Is that sexist? But I don't know. Yeah. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I don't know. I did.
Don't worry about getting canceled. I will never cancel you.
I got a six-pack. I can't get canceled.
I don't cancel
Now
bad
is
deals.
it.
I'm working on the
On the
Achilles.
V? You working on the V?
Oh, I got the
when
V.
you got the
The
V's, just send me the video.
Yeah,
Oh,
Just send me the
the
video of the
V.
V.
I
It's
got it.
Valentine's Day too, you know,
I'm gonna
so
start posting more.
Oh.
please.
Who's that?
Very good.
Yeah,
Lana.
Lana's here.
Oh, the door's locked. They locked the
It's gonna be
See,
an
some days
awkward.
nobody comes, and then these are one of
Today.
those days everybody's like, yeah, I'm
It was
coming.
nice as shit today. What you think everybody want to be
Oh
outside?
yeah, I'm trying to be
It's 56.
outside all
I don't
day.
have a winter coat growing right now.
Everybody's
What
about
do
to
you
get
mean?
sick. You guys are about to get
No,
I got
don't
a
be saying
scarf.
that to me.
I had my coat is in Queens with my car, so we're good.
Everybody's.
I got wait for no bus.
I get the sniffles. I don't get sick. I sniffle everywhere I go. No matter. I was like,
Because it's
yeah,
tough.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
do
like-
coke.
It's the ball
I
head
don't
draft.
do-
You always
is
have
it?
a draft. Of course.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
have a draft all the time.
The ball head draft. I never.
Scientifically makes so much sense.
The ball head draft.
Ball head draft.
Hey,
Thank you.
Lana.
Hey, good to
Hey,
see you. My
Ian,
favorite people
come,
here.
come,
Come on in. Grab a
So
chair.
we're gonna
Lady,
be
I
rotating
this
people
is
in and out.
great.
Come, introduce yourself. Put your face in the
Hi.
camera.
Lana Siebel, very happy to be here, stand-up comedian.
No,
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 she
yeah.
can come
Sit
in.
right
No,
here.
she
Hey,
can come in, and I'll just come back.
Sure, sit right there.
Yeah,
Sit
I
right
should
there.
stand. I've been
I
so
can get up.
talkative. No, you
I was
stay.
late, so.
I was
No,
too
you're
talkative.
right.
I was too talkative.
No, I was late.
I mean,
too.
chat.
No,
Sit. No, we're rotating.
What is happening?
I'm so not happy.
Sit right there. Sit right there. You have to.
This is like the girls. It's like, oh my god, we're so polite.
Favorite comics, I know, this is.
Fight for your spot.
You're amazing.
Introduce yourself.
Lana Siebel, so happy to be here and ashamed that I'm late. Jimmy People's amazing. Everyone here is incredible.
I love when
So
white
much
women
love
are-
here. I know. I was saying, you know what? It's about time that a white woman should be out there
Yeah.
begging to get in. I was like, you know what? If I'm the representation of that, so be it. That is a wonderful.
On my
I was like
podcast.
happy for that. I was like, I wish it was somebody else. But yeah, and honestly, the way it looks, it's like it's everything is right with the world. Yeah.
I like
So.
it. Right on time.
And if that's not an ally, I'm a refugee actually. I was in refugee camps. But anyways, but besides that, I look like I
You had to drop
stormed.
the refugee bomb.
I had to. I was in.
Brooklyn.
Listen, I'm from Brooklyn. That was traumatic. Refugee camps were not fun. And where was I going? That's it. I took over. Yeah, I look like I just came back from a court date for storming the Capitol. That's the look. But I am a refugee. All right. Yeah, that's the routine. That's the
Style,
routine.
That's your style.
Happy anniversary to those that were celebrating. So yeah,
January
let's.
6th.
There was a January, so yeah,
That's what she looks.
yeah. That's the look. That's what I. Yeah, that's what it is.
You guys have matching nails. That's
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, very pretty. Yeah.
It's gonna go like that.
I need you to get me one of those caps so we get a matching cap. I think
Ah,
that's
you can both be Muslim.
I think,
Yeah.
I get Muslim a lot. Like a lot of, especially in the Bronx and Brooklyn, they're like, Assalamu alaikum. I was like, ugh.
I got that at the cellar once. I
love
was like
it.
looking at the lineup and the bouncers were like, "Assalamu
Really? That's good.
If you ever take off that Muslim hat, I don't know.
If you were
It's not even a Muslim hat. It's just,
This in Japan.
it's just a brimless hat.
Yeah.
When I used to work for the radio station, like years ago, like, and somebody was trying to pump a brimless hat, right? It was like just a regular fitted hat,
Yeah.
and we were all like, "Who's gonna wear this bullshit?" And I took a box of them. I was like, "Yo, somebody's gonna rock this, and I'm gonna be right on time." And it was like, "Dear, they fucking are." Right there, the god damn it.
You're going with the whole Brooklyn. Are you Orthodox or are you hipster? It's the whole.
Yeah,
That's the
it's-
whole
you'll never
game,
know.
right? You'll never know. I can't
Confusion.
tell. So, yeah, I like.
Everyone's trying to figure everyone out.
Yeah.
Don't put him in a box. Do not put him in a box.
You
He's
want that? You want the
fluid.
mic? You want the mic?
Go out of the box.
He's fluid.
What else?
Yeah,
What else? Like, have you guys? Nobody's seen this fucking movie yet.
What is it saying?
Moonfall, Halle Berry.
Stop it. Sit down.
Oh, I have not seen it yet.
I'm a conspiracy. Look, I'm a hood conspiracy theorist.
Here we go.
I was like, and I love Halle Berry. I love Halle Berry. I love brainless action movies, and
like
I
James
love
Bond.
conspiracy theory because they slipped it in. They're trying to tell us what the moon is, and nobody's on board.
It's not an alien. The
It's-
moon is not an alien.
No, the moon is hollow and it stores our consciousness.
Wait, what channel is this on? It's on Netflix?
It's in the movie
It's in the
theater.
movie theaters.
Nobody's watching this movie.
Exactly.
I was like, it's the
It
shit.
looks stupid.
So you think the moon is holds our consciousness.
Yeah, it holds our
Oh,
consciousness.
damn,
and
that's
in
deep.
order
Yeah.
in order to
never heard that,
create
actually.
life
It's pretty
forms
cool.
in the universe.
Wow.
So it goes so
the
different.
tides of the water.
It does,
What?
but
That's just science.
It's science.
Is that always on shrooms?
You watch that movie because that sounds like the shrooms explanation.
Yeah.
It was-
Right.
it was- but there's like little
He's like,
scenes.
yeah.
Like if you watch it, you're like, yo, this is such bullshit. But you could tell they're trying to get a message out, but they were just like, but there's so many holes in it.
Now I gotta watch this. 'Cause I'm like,
Because there's a scene where everybody in NASA quits, right? Because the world is going to doom. So everybody in NASA quits. So it's just Halle Berry. She's like, I'm the director of NASA, but there's nobody working, right? So they got to go back to space. And she was like, me, Chris Pratt, the fat guy, we're gonna get in a spaceship. And I was like, who's helping you go to space? Like, how are you getting in a spaceship?
navigating exactly?
Yeah, who's the guy that fills the jet with gas, or who's, right?
Stop
Is it
it.
just me?
Stop
I
it.
don't know, I feel like we have a lot to
I'm
worry
over
about
it.
already than the moon
Yeah.
taking over our brain. I'm like,
You're
I can't handle this. Is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of drugs talking.
Right, that's exactly
agree.
it.
over my head.
Yeah,
From comedy pet
it's-
peeves to like Halle
Right.
Berry.
Pretty
much, but Halle
Hey,
Berry's
this
a great
podcast
actress.
is all over the place.
Right,
It's
that's
all
how
out
it's
there.
supposed to be.
Yeah,
Here's the
it's-
thing, because all
Oh,
year
April.
you guys don't do your research, right? So
I don't do research.
I'm the moon.
remember when they were talking about the aliens and shit?
Yeah.
You doing all the alien shit.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
real conspiracy nerd. We've been watching all the documentaries. So there's a doctor who's made contact with with alien life forms, and he's
In Florida.
huh?
In Florida.
I don't know what he's high. Yeah, he's a dope dude. He's got an Instagram page. I don't
get
remember
over
his
here.
name.
That's
No,
it.
No.
Larry, come here.
No,
Sit.
I'm taking
It's gonna be
pictures.
the whole time. I'm
You gotta
saying,
see,
yeah.
absolutely. But there was
Saying
a
funny things.
scene in one of the documentaries where they interviewing military guys who like have like high clearance, and one of the guys like they did it real quick. They were like, yeah, because we all know what the moon really is, and nobody talked about it. And they showed a real clip of it, and when I went back to get the still, they had like hollow pieces of the moon. It's like there's layers of the moon. Nobody's seen it. Nobody's
Wow,
seen it.
I don't know nothing about the moon. That's
So I don't know nothing about the moon, baby.
Look at the moon and me, no.
What you need is a pet or a bitch.
Yeah.
You guys one of them three. Get one
I
of them
just-
three.
I
Because you got
just-
time. You have too much time for this bullshit.
I'm a film major, so I was like, I'm into all of that
No,
shit.
that's a different level. That's you
I
said
watch everything.
conspiracy. There's a big. You talk
Listen,
about layers of the moon.
I
Sit
took
down.
a class. I took a film class in it was like product placement and the reason why movies exist. And it was like this
The reason why movies exist.
Why we watch
That
movies?
is-
It's like an intergalactic rule where they have to assimilate ideas into movies in order to get us used to the idea of becoming
Yeah, I've
real.
heard of this before.
Because
Yeah.
our brains won't
That makes sense.
won't adjust to certain things. Like they just say, "Yo, here's a cell phone." Before cell phones were in movies, we'd be like, "Oh, what is this magic shit?"
Yeah,
So
The
there's
day
certain
after
things
tomorrow
that they-
is a plan to how the world. Good thing I studied the day after tomorrow. See, I knew it.
Yeah,
Because
all
I'm
those
getting them
movies.
suits. Did
And
you
this-
see them suits
this-
in the tents?
Yeah, there's certain movies. I'm like, yeah, now you get it.
Now it makes sense. That makes sense. I believe
There's
you
certain
now.
movies like there's certain things like the people who are in the end. Like I'm not in the end, but like when you see the Capitol in a movie, that means there's a certain message that's coming. Or when you see the
America.
Huh?
Yeah, America.
Yeah, you see America, but there's
Kings
certain
of
like
propaganda.
symbols that they show in the opening sequences of movies. That's why they have them. Like
So they
it's
just
like an upside down.
This is a
I don't
fancy
know.
way of brainwashing us. That's
Yeah,
exactly
absolutely.
what
No, that's what they-
That's
yeah,
all
that's
movies
all
are.
it sounds like. It's brainwash.
That's all movies are. On
Stop
a
it.
low level,
No more seeing that.
on a low level, it's about product placement. But on a high
That's true.
level, it's about brainwashing.
It shapes culture.
It does.
It does shape culture.
I'm gonna start reading.
That's why everybody's not making
Yeah,
movies.
that's what I'm trying to do more. 'Cause it's like turning into much
That's
my
why this is
brain
a
with
not a
social
comedy
media.
podcast.
I'm not a
It's
fan.
just me.
Yeah.
Without President
Yeah.
Morgan
Yeah.
Freeman, we don't have
Yeah.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, you know, we see.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's just stressful.
that's why you see certain. That's why they kept pumping black presidents in movies
They were
before
pumping
that.
black presidents
To
like
get, us,
crazy.
to get
remember
white
that?
people, because if they just threw Obama out there, they would be like, no, who the fuck? But it's like,
Gonna
yeah.
prime people.
Remember when Morgan Freeman was black president,
he was.
and Danny Glover was black president.
All safe Negroes.
All
Stop
safe
it.
Negroes. So we're like, oh, I think we
You
can.
need a Wesley Snipes. Let Wesley Snipes play fucking the president. What?
With that,
Yeah,
I
good.
really resume
Wesley
in the White
Snipes.
House.
What? Blade, let Blade.
Yeah, that
yo,
was good.
that will touch that cause he black and he black. You get what I'm
Shoot,
saying?
he
He
a
black
vampire
and people be
hunter.
looking like.
You're not ready for it.
Oh, he a Negro. You know what I mean? Okay, bye.
No.
Sorry.
We need. That's what we
That's why
need.
I don't know. Was there a movie with a black woman president?
Yes.
Wait, which one?
When you used to, right?
Whitney
Stop
Houston.
it.
No.
Have several seats.
What was
She
that movie,
was a
though?
fairy
The
godmother.
Bodyguard with Kevin
Very
Costner.
good.
She wasn't the
She was a
president.
singer.
Oh, okay. That was
Stop
just
it.
her life. That's my
God,
bad.
Tell me you never saw The Bodyguard.
I saw it in the
Oh
movies.
no, they didn't.
That was a
Oh.
great movie, though. That was a great movie.
Oh, sorry.
Bodyguard
It was
was the
Meryl
shit.
Streep. Sorry. I mean,
Oh, Meryl Streep was
Meryl
president.
Streep
Meryl
in
Streep
that
was-
stupid ass movie.
The most recent
Don't
one.
look up. Yeah.
That one, that right there,
Yeah.
it could happen.
That was a good movie.
There's a couple comments circling,
They identified one that's
Yeah.
the closest one that's going to is like 300 years.
but that was more about
Oh, we
COVID
done.
than it was
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely about COVID.
Even though it says not to look up, so it means don't look at the papers. I don't understand how.
Don't look at the moon.
Yeah, they don't look at the moon or don't look at I don't know why they call it "Don't Look Up," but it was just a metaphor.
Yeah, yeah. that's
You
good.
saw it though?
Yeah, so
Oh, is it good?
It was alright.
it was
Good enough.
it was
It had a
decent.
lot
I
of
didn't like
heavy
that the
hitters.
black guy didn't have any friends. Like the
Ooh,
black guy.
look,
like,
that's you. That seems very relatable because I could see you eating your popcorn, watching the TV, talk that.
I would have just walked my dog. Like,
Exactly.
but he didn't have anybody. He didn't have like a daughter or a mom. He had
You
no.
don't look at
he
the
just-
mirror. You don't feel any type of. You don't feel like that resembles. You have a daughter. You have kids.
No, yeah,
Okay.
that would have been me.
I
But
don't
I
know
would
black
not
person.
have just.
And he had
went-
hair
He had hair.
a lot.
I wouldn't just be eating.
Wait, was it Tyler Perry?
Stop
He did
it.
that movie, right?
Yes,
Was
he
it?
was.
What are you
Yes.
doing?
Movie,
It
Don't
was.
Look Up.
It was,
Yes,
right?
he was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
No, but
He's
Tyler-
the one.
No.
I can't believe
The
that.
other guy.
No,
the
Tyler
head,
Perry
somebody
had,
was NASA or somebody. No, not Tyler.
Tyler Perry was the reporter.
Who was the other black person? I don't remember
The
the black.
one who was with
He's like a
the
B-list
two
actor.
people.
I don't know his name.
Who was with Leonardo? He was with them in the beginning. It was like, yeah, I believe y'all, and he was the head of NASA or something.
Oh, okay.
They were like inviting him
Remember
over for
that.
Yeah,
dinner, and
yeah,
I
he
was
was
like,
a weirdo.
"There's no seasoning in this
There
food."
he
Yeah.
is.
Oh.
There he is.
I was like, waiting for you.
You waiting for me?
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Good. You alright?
I'm a Benjamin.
Alright. Alright.
I'll be better later.
Hell yeah, you will. It's gonna be a good night
You doing
tonight.
other things.
Yeah, it will.
It's gonna be
It's
a
gonna be
So
hot as
beautiful
hell.
out.
It's
Yeah,
beautiful
it
tonight.
is.
I mean, it's not hot as hell, but you know,
And
New York, we get
and
excited.
Valentine's Day weekend, Super Bowl weekend.
That's
people
true.
get it.
I
You're
hate
right.
holidays.
And it's an
I hate
amazing
Valentine's
lineup.
Day.
Everybody don't know.
I mean, that's a hot lineup.
Yeah.
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 I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
This
This
weekend
weekend gonna be
restaurant and
pumping.
hate it together.
Fine. Do you celebrate? Valentine's Day? You're
Of course she
married,
does.
right?
I,
Exactly.
Look at that goddamn ring!
Oh, damn.
She's
Good.
Who is who
Like
else?
superpowers. Try to think to the camera.
Oh my goodness.
They don't say got nothing.
I don't never
man.
see. I don't never see me getting to that point.
That's
I don't.
That is a ring.
I would buy a woman a business before I buy it. Like, hey, start a business because
Let's do
you know, I don't.
Then I'll buy the ring.
But I don't see myself getting married. I don't. Are your parents married?
yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to get married. My parents are divorced.
Oh,
But I don't
divorced.
want to get married. I want a ring like that.
That's why I got married.
I see.
Yeah, that's
why.
the only point. I mean, what else is
That's
there?
nice, but I don't know. I'm like, yeah.
But Valentine's
Why is
Day,
married?
it's
What?
I am, yeah.
Oh, I
One, but I
Yeah.
complain like it's a
It's a
lot.
lot.
Donna's married.
What'd
Yeah.
you say? You're
Yeah,
married?
yeah, I was rushing to get here. I had lots of gigs. Today was a mess, but
How long
no,
you-
Valentine's Day. Oh, too long. I always lie to him, like, no, honey, it's a few years less. Don't worry, don't get nauseous. We've
You say, you say,
yeah, 11 years. We just celebrated 11 years marriage and 20 years together. I am
That's a
obsessed
whole
with him.
human.
I love him. He's an amazing guy. He puts up with so much. Yeah.
Teach me how.
It's all him. It's all him. He's a freaking amazing guy. He really is. He like freaking all about empowerment, all that, and get out of the house, go stay out till 4 a.m., go get what you need to get done.
Nice.
I'm very lucky. But we don't, Valentine's Day, hell no. Couples do not celebrate Valentine's Day. It's just so dumb. It is so.
Everything's overpriced.
Yeah.
Like.
And then you put this hype up. Like, how about you just try to like respect each other and do the best like every day, not
Every day.
freaking I mean, that's so
I celebrate
dumb.
holidays the day after when everything goes on sale.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what candy's on sale? Oh, 57, 50 of these?
But you know, I have a whole bit about that. I'm like, I don't want anything. I don't want. And then he comes home empty-handed. I'm like, where are the fucking chocolates? Like, not really, not even all these years. Okay, all right.
I don't want you
I
to
just-
buy
yeah.
some stuff.
Yeah, I want like a little, a cup. Throw me a card. I don't know, But
And
poor
I
guy.
hate holidays. I hate holidays.
Yeah,
hate
I'm not a
holidays,
fan.
too.
Holidays.
They
Yeah.
just like disrupt momentum.
Yeah.
And like it's just like anxiety. and
Anxiety.
levels are increased.
They're just created to keep the economy going.
Yeah,
Right?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why there's one. That's
essentially.
why there's one every month. There's one big holiday. Just make sure
Yeah,
you
they make
spend.
us spend our money. Yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
I was like, this is a scam.
It's a scam.
Ponzi scheme.
It's a scam.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Is there a no? I like girl. I only met one girl that I was like, I don't like holidays. She's like, I don't like holidays either. I was like, well, hell yeah, hell yeah. You imprinted on me. Now
I feel like it's for like boring people that don't have original thought. They need an excuse for like the theme.
It's for
Yeah,
kids.
that's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's for kids.
Yeah.
It's for kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once you get an adult, you gotta like get it together.
Yeah.
Like, going out on Halloween.
So you're not
you know?
gonna
No, I love Halloween though. That's my holiday.
I'm not saying it's not a great holiday. I'm just saying,
I be going all out on
I
Halloween.
feel like you do it.
Oh, I definitely dress up. Different costumes, out on the streets all night.
If I
Yeah.
had a kid, I would be into Halloween.
I
Like,
think Valentine's Day is for like extraordinary sex. Like
I can see that. I can see that.
that's what Valentine's Day
That's
is for.
funny.
Like we fucking unusual tonight, you know what I mean? Like we're gonna fill the hot tub. We're doing that tonight, Sorry,
Thank
that.
She's right.
Huh?
Extraordinary
That's what
sex.
It's Dori.
That's the best advice so far.
He walked in on ordinary sex,
Yeah.
extraordinary sex.
I wasn't time to walk.
Huh? Nobody listens. What do you mean? Not yet.
But that's what Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but I agree. It should be celebrated in your own room, not like
Yeah.
an excuse
Public
to go to a
sex?
restaurant.
But
Should-
a new
there
Chanel
should be a
bag wouldn't
public-
hurt either while you
Right.
get
Right.
phenomenal sex. That's what I'm saying.
Public orgy outside. That's what-
Wait, are we? Is that what we're doing today? Oh, I heard I
Did you hear about the midgets that had the public
was
orgy?
like, stop it.
No.
There's
You,
a-
you,
I
you keep
remember-
finding the most random shit.
I read the.
He's like,
I read
Oh, you
the.
don't need an agenda.
That's
So much, like
That's a special category. That's a special category.
I have not seen those.
I read the morning news. The morning news is the weirdest news because it's like
which one?
USA
Yeah.
USA Today is
Oh,
where
USA Today is
you should get all
crazy.
your material from. USA Today has the best.
Okay.
Just wild shit that
I
happens
need to
around
hear
the
about
country.
these midgets.
Yeah.
They sent like 50 cops to break up a midget orgy, and they were just out in the park.
In New
just-
York?
I forget where it was. I think it was in Midwest somewhere.
Oh.
Okay,
One of those like
That's
redneck
Okay.
festivals. or
Huh.
something.
Okay, that sounds.
That's
It was
more
like
like
hundreds of midgets. I was like, where do you find all these midgets? Like how?
it's a group for everything, bro.
Yeah,
you
I
should
know,
know that.
I
It's a
know, I
beard
know,
group,
yeah.
it's a pro group.
No, that's
It's
you.
a I got a big rock group and everything.
I do be getting those guys that like the fro.
Yeah,
They be like
it's
newbie
a fetish.
imprint. I'm just like, yo, you need to calm down.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a group for everything.
I haven't had an
Facebook
afro
group.
since I was 4.
Stop showing your age, bro.
Since I was 4, well, he said since he was 4. So
I remember my afro. I
That
had my
was 4
afro. and
decades
then
ago, so
I
stop.
cut it once by accident, and I had to go to school. I went to school with half afro and half bald.
Trendsetter.
Dude, that was a rough
And I was
day.
like, my mom, she was like, yeah, it's called the butterfly. I was like, they're not gonna go
what?
for
Your
it.
mom did not say
She was
that.
like, yeah, call it the butterfly, cause I was gonna cut my hair myself. I remember this day. And I put nair on one side,
Oh my
and
god.
I ran out of nair, so it was all like spotty bald.
Oh,
it was all afro,
Lord.
and she gave me a hat, this
Oh.
dingy ass wool hat. and I went to school, and I was wearing the hat. I was wearing it tight. And my teacher was like, "You got to take your hat off."
No.
And I felt like it came off like Velcro. It was like,
God.
and everybody was like, in slow motion. They were
no.
like, his hair is fucked up.
Did you go to black school? Oh, you got roasted.
Yeah.
Ah.
Huh? I'm all over the place. So that was
have a lot of
that was in
traumas.
Manhattan.
Yeah, you have a lot of traumas. That's exactly
I
why
got
you
a
said
lot of traumas. It's a lot to
that
unpack.
moment right there is
Yeah.
exactly
I
why
feel
you watched the moon falling and all that. That right there, sir, was the moment. That
The
was
moon
why I
all about
found it.
consciousness.
That was the lighter one. That was I don't know.
That was a lighter trauma?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, so good. Jesus. That was the
There's
beginning
a lot to
of the
unpack
end.
with Jimmy. There's a lot to unpack. I was like, it takes a special woman to be with this kid, man.
It's not true. You're awesome. You're so pleasant,
awesome.
and you look good,
In
right?
public?
Lady, he looks good. I love the
He's a
hair.
fucking weirdo.
That's
You
the
know
trap.
I do want to
This
see
is the
that
fucking
picture.
trap.
I love it
Piece of
though.
shit.
Oh my God. I'm like, let me try to fix him. I like
I pick up all my women by the, you know, the best place to meet women is on the train near the maps.
Neither oh, unsuspected.
Yeah, because they don't have the map.
That's
I was
really,
like,
yeah,
I was like, you're
yeah.
lost.
Y'all not seeing
Tell
those
me how
red
you find your
flags?
way. Huh?
That's true.
Y'all not seeing these red flags?
No.
That's some stalker type shit. So,
I always stand by the
where
map.
we
So I
going?
just sit by the map, just wait.
So you're going to that side of town?
Yeah, where you
I'm gonna be in that area later. Fuck out of here. You're weird.
Which every time,
Dori,
that's a
bet it-
closer,
I bet
baby.
it do.
That's true, because you be looking at the maps, you're not paying attention.
No.
Lurking
like
ass
that.
and he in front of that like, hi. Lost ass bitch. You got a little what the
When you go to the Bronx, you
Oh, we go to
take
the
that
And the elevators. The elevators was,
Whoa.
I used to do the elevators. I don't even
Oh,
say
my
that.
mom
Wait,
be on
wait,
the
no,
elevator.
no, you can't.
The one man?
What elevators where? Let's see what type of elevators, because it all depends on what elevator.
All the cute handicapped girls gotta use the elevator.
That's true, they do.
So
Oh my
you stand by the elevator, you can just hear
Now
them
we
coming
know
to the
Jimmy's
elevator. It's like
He's not with the
He
wheelchair.
is a real lion. He's like, oh, I see that gazelle limping. She got a lip? Oh, she got a lip?
I'm a python.
Let me help you, sweet
I
thing.
just
He's
wait
like,
in the
yo.
bushes.
Yo, you got the disabled sign, yo. Let's
As
rock
soon
with
as you hear the
that.
bell, as soon as I hear the bell for the elevator, I just peek around the corner. I was like, who's all that?
That's hilarious.
It's like ding, dinner served.
Oh my.
That's all that is.
You don't even like hold the elevator for them.
Sometimes I'll hold the elevator. I don't get on. I'm just like, yeah, so, you know, start a
Well, again,
conversation.
what buildings are we at? This really is
In
going
the
to
subway.
Good night.
The subway elevator?
The subway
What are you
elevator.
talking about?
No, I don't get it.
That's the right question.
You know how long the elevators take to come down? That's like,
Forever.
They take a man.
you can have a whole conversation.
Yeah, those are claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just getting
No, we
the
haven't
No,
paid
I-
like the projects.
No, I only get in when I
Those I
got
would do
bags and
those.
stuff.
That's
Yeah,
another
elevators.
red flag.
Stay away from maps and elevators.
Don't stay away from maps.
No, but the fact
Read
that
your
you
maps.
that's why I need
What
to
are
know
you doing?
what elevators. Like, if it was the elevator,
homeless
like,
people's
at the
houses
mall.
Yeah, that's
at
right.
a hotel,
elevator?
Yeah, that's
okay.
taken out
Oh, like
there.
subway station.
Whoa.
The heck?
And the crackheads is taking over the subways again. I know they be
Yeah.
shooting up in the
Yeah,
Is this person trying to get in? Because he looks.
Is he,
Is this a
No,
person?
it's just-
Comic or some?
I don't know. He's a stranger. We don't know him.
They always
They
look in to see
realize
what's
I'm
going
on it.
on.
Like, yeah, it's like history month. You on this?
This is the worst black. Anybody feel like this is a bad black
Nope,
history
that's
month?
never bad.
No.
I don't know. We
Make
feel.
it
I
what
need
it is.
Beyonce to save us or
Stop
something.
it.
I
Rihanna is
think
pregnant.
we're-
That's enough that you need, okay?
Oh,
She's with
that's
child.
all we got. That's all. We need some good black.
How do you
people.
What do you do to celebrate Black History?
Just be
Be
extra
extra,
black.
nigga, reach
Yeah.
out.
You gotta be extra black.
What?
Yeah, because I was working on a bit. Like I'm trying to celebrate.
How do you celebrate? It's like, how do you celebrate your holidays? Don't do that.
I
Don't
don't
do
have
that.
holiday. Like, I have a birthday.
Black,
so
black.
I
We light a
have-
candle.
Like I have a white history.
We light a candle.
should give
We
black people
smoke
gifts.
weed.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
You should
And we
give-
do, and we have a barbecue just cause. It's
And then
February.
post black things. Be like, yo,
Dory
you know,
does
just be
not
like
speak for all black people.
Word.
Give Give Dori a bushel of chicken, alright? Just a bushel of legs. And
Yeah, buy black things. Just support
Popeye
that.
should sell a bushel of chicken.
Yeah,
I would
buy
not
black.
be mad.
Oh, that would be nice.
That would be
nice.
nice.
Oh my God,
That
somebody
was
gave
the
that to me.
correct
Like a
term.
chicken
That was the correct
buffet.
term. I gave the whole good answer.
Listen.
I'm just listening.
Hetty's like, I don't want any parts of it.
No, I want every part, but I'm not talking. This is your time to shine. I'm just
She
listening.
said, this is
all the
not my
blood.
month. I
Not
will
my
wait
month.
until.
I'm letting you shine.
Are
As you
you
should.
Lebanese?
What's up?
Are you
No,
Lebanese?
I'm Jewish.
Jewish.
Ukrainian
Jewish.
Jewish.
Yeah, Jewish
Exactly.
too.
See? So she got time. She got plenty of holidays to pop off. So this ain't the
Yeah.
first, you know.
Yeah.
You got mad
They
holidays.
got holidays on top of holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't really celebrate any of
Do you
it.
celebrate
it? Not even
But my
Passover?
husband's Catholic. We're not religious at all.
Okay.
We just like culturally, we like get together. We just, Italians, Jews, we just eat. That's all. We eat and scream at
Good
each other.
food.
That's
How do
it.
you- how do you feel about what Oprah said?
Oh, that.
Oprah.
Oh, you mean
Whoopi,
get around with me?
Whoopi,
Okay,
Oprah.
what did
Whoopi
Oprah
goes-
say?
What the fuck Oprah
You know what? I don't have to say
What
anything now.
Oprah?
I don't have to. Jimmy,
What
you just did my job for me. Thank you.
Fine.
To all my
Oprah.
Oprah said it.
I was gonna say,
Oprah was backing up.
I think it's honestly only great things came out of it. I don't think she meant any harm by it, but I think only positive because. Yeah, it was a race thing. Like it was the same when I was coming over here. And my passport said, I could show you, my 7-year-old passport said Jew because Jews were not considered citizens. Like I was born there, my parents were born there, but Jews were considered less than. And like the property doesn't belong to you. But anyways, the whole system is messed up there. Like my parents' friends who weren't Jewish also, it was a lot of horrendous things. But yeah, you're considered not a citizen and less than.
But
And you're not allowed to go to certain colleges, certain schools because you're Jewish. So,
He's not Jewish.
He is Jewish.
Are you Jewish?
but I'm from Ukraine, so it was like institutionalized anti-Semitism, like where
You look
from Ukraine, like
Keith?
certain Jews couldn't go to certain schools, Jews couldn't go to certain colleges, Jews had a passport said Jew, not citizen.
Oh wow, that's horrible.
So yeah,
I feel like
that, and then yeah.
Dori.
The only reason why it's like, for me, I'm torn is because for Whoopi, I see where she comes from. Because being a black woman, you're based on the skin color. So for her being a black woman, she didn't see as two white people having an issue with race. And I see on that. She's
Yeah.
not denying the Holocaust wasn't bad. And
Yeah.
everything that you're saying as being a Jewish is
Yeah.
everything as a black woman. We were not considered. We were not able to have property.
Absolutely,
And this is in the 60s. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The shit
yeah.
that is still affecting us now. So
Yeah.
I see where she's coming from. So that's why it's like, as a black person, it's hard because we get looked at just off of our color. So if another
Absolutely.
white person saw you, they won't feel no type of way. But a second a motherfucker see me with this red hair, no, because I'm telling you,
Not
to
you.
some white people, it's offensive. They be like,
That's
girl,
crazy.
I work in Port Washington. A lot of things is like, do you think that's appropriate for work?
That's why I don't leave the
You
city.
get what I'm saying? Shit like that happens, So
Yeah.
it's crazy. So I'm not saying, it's just, I see where she's coming from as a black woman.
I agree, and things that my dad would tell me. He would be beaten up just because he's Jewish. He would be harassed, matches
Sounds
under
like
his feet.
everything. Motherfuckers was lynched for trying to vote.
Exactly.
You
But
know,
There's a lot of similarities.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is
it
in
is.
Ukraine. I
This
just
is in
want to bring
Ukraine.
the international element
Yeah.
here
So
because
that is another thing
Jews
as
are
well.
assimilated to whiteness, certain Jews in
Yeah.
the United States.
In the United States. Yeah.
Only. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
in the European
absolutely.
context,
Yeah.
Jews weren't white back in the day, but they
Yeah.
have assimilated to whiteness.
Yeah.
So if I'm Whoopi and I'm black, like Dori says, I'm looking at Jewish people as white, and you even called yourself white just now, even though you're Jewish. Some Jews be like, I ain't white. And but most of the United States be like, I benefit from white privilege here.
Yeah.
So I am white. And even in Europe nowadays, I feel like it's not that.
They all left, and the ones that they all left.
Come on.
All the family, because
I feel like
they don't have the
I feel
same
like-
rights. But yeah,
I feel
and
like we heard two different things. Like
Yeah.
when Whoopi said something, black people heard one thing, and white people heard
mhm.
another thing.
100%.
And they were like,
and
oh.
Jewish people heard another
And
thing.
Jewish people said, once you say the
I
word
think-
Jew, it's like you're you have an opinion on it and you're not allowed.
But
It's almost
quick
like the
question:
N-word.
is it?
Yeah, it's like
Is it?
You know,
it's
I-
like popcorn.
Jewish,
It's
I
like you're
think it's
anti-Semitic.
What?
It's like
Isn't being Jewish a religion?
That's the problem with it.
You
Is
get
that-
are you like born a Jew?
And
You know what? You know what the problem is? Yeah, you're born a Jew. Is that there's
they started.
Jews all over the world. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Okay.
And there's Jews who are incredibly dark. There's Jews that look like the Aryan nation, like me, but are 100% Jewish. So that's why it was very weird of Hitler, who I think they said like had a half Jewish mother himself.
Probably so.
And he was the one that had dark,
Wears a mustache like
darker
that.
hair,
Yeah.
and
I
I'm
love me.
someone. I mean, this is not natural blonde, but I have blue eyes, and I look like an Aryan nation. So it was very funny that he
telling you.
wanted to eliminate, the inferior race, the Jews. So it was nice that like it was looked at like at a historical point of view. When she was talking to I don't know who he was, the founder of the Jewish, I don't know, but it was I don't know, the mayor of the Jewishness. I gotta research. I gotta stop talking. But it was nice that historically it was looked at, and people aren't just the whole. Sometimes spewing off. I think we just need to look at like historical facts and what happened. And I don't think it was any kind of mean intended, or I think if anything it was just good that it was looked at historically and a conversation was opened up. But I am so not offended, and I actually really love Whoopi. So
She was suspended though.
I love how she was like, I'm not giving.
how do you
a
feel
fake
about her
apology.
being suspended? Yeah, sorry.
I
sorry.
I was just gonna
Okay.
say, I love how she was like, I'm not getting a fake apology. I meant like when I said it, I had no bad intentions. Like
Yeah, she
I like
didn't have
that.
any bad intentions. Yeah, it's like you can't say anything
Don't
anymore.
apologize.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Whoopi doesn't
Yeah, it
get
wasn't-
Except for Joe Rogan, because that motherfucker dropped the N-word 20-something
Yeah.
times, and ain't
Oh,
shit
no,
happened to that
fuck
motherfucker.
that. And
Okay,
yeah,
so it just shows the balance and the double standard that's
And
fucking
women
United
too,
States.
right? Women can't say.
Thank
Women
you.
can't say a lot.
It was like
Women
Women
say
can't
something
say
a little bit off, and it's like all of a sudden they have to. Yeah. But I mean, look at what happened with Kevin Hart. That wasn't right either.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was
Nick
ridiculous.
Cannon.
What happened to Kevin Hart?
This was
He
back
lost
then.
the
He
Oscars.
lost the
Yeah,
Oscars.
so that was ridiculous, I
10
thought.
years ago. It's just like,
But
but
it's
Joe
fine.
Rogan can
Yeah,
drop
bring
M
that
bombs
out.
and say Planet of the Apes and say some shit about us being
No
nation.
suspension and offered even more
10
money.
years ago, you can't get.
10 years ago. Because he said he would
It's
hit
a lot.
his son over the head if he came out gay.
He was saying jokes or
He
whatever.
was
joking.
Yeah.
He was joking. Yeah, he was
Right.
joking.
Yeah, but you can't with this culture.
I think everyone's gonna realize like everyone is subject to get canceled.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, and which sucks.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
telling him I want to promote this show so hard that we say the most negative shit that they have to pick it outside.
Oh,
So we can get people here. Be like, yeah, fuck that group of people. So they can be like, fuck Peter. So we can get a bunch of dog lovers out.
Oh,
just
no.
to get
Honestly,
people.
fuck
Fuck
Peter.
Fuck the kangaroo lovers. Anybody.
Sorry, Peter.
Yeah,
It's new. It's new.
can't be
I feel like if anything, that it like helped his publicity.
It's
Oh
absolutely.
no, yeah. Honestly, you know what's gonna happen though. A lot of white boys are talking about how they trying to defend saying the N-word, so we're gonna have to start smacking people. That's where
My rule is my rule personally is like you can say it if you can
No.
beat up everybody in the room.
No.
No, you can't
Like
say.
like if Brock
You can't
Lesnar
say
came in here and started throwing the N-word around, we'd be like, okay, bro, well, it's Brock Lesnar. I mean, there's two people who can say it. People who are really
no, I would catch him. I would catch him.
Brock Lesnar
Oh.
is
It has to be a
a
wrestler,
huge
somebody
wrestler.
big.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's just a big dude.
Yeah,
But
that's-
It's like, who is that? But
If he seemed scared, he had to be bigger than him. So that's all I figured. I put two and two together.
yeah, I mean, if I can beat you up, you can't say the N-word.
but a lot of black dudes were
Don't
defending
say
Joe
it.
Rogan.
Just never say
which
it.
is
We
weird.
like Joe.
They had money.
Who?
It's all
like-
called money.
It's
But
not
Fat
money.
Joe came out and was
He
like,
got how much money he got? Was
No.
he wearing the Yeezys?
No, Fat Joe came out and said that Joe Rogan was disrespectful, but he's like the only person that said something I feel.
Because he don't got nothing. He's
We still
he's
want The
bored.
Rock and Joe Rogan to run for president.
Definitely better ways to use your creativity.
Yeah.
That's, you know, than relying
And that was
on-
early in the podcast when he was reckless, and I'm not defending, fuck
You
that.
sound like it.
But I heard myself.
Oh, a lot
I
of
was
comments
like,
make it
you's a
feel
bitch.
No, a lot of them, yeah.
You
they're
sound
like-
like a bitch right there.
That's why
You sound like a real bitch. You
I didn't say that.
God damn.
But to Lana's point, I didn't actually actually feel a way about Whoopi until Joe Rogan. Basically, nothing's gonna happen to him. But you suspend Whoopi for 2 weeks.
But
Like
there's
that's why I felt
underlying
so
issues.
bad.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
said
That was
there's
ridiculous.
underlying issues, and also another thing, she works for ABC.
Yeah.
He works for Spotify.
Joe
You get what I'm
Rogan, he
saying?
straddles
You've
the
got
line
that's a
between
lot
those
of
three guys.
corporate,
Whoopi definitely did a lot more for culture.
right?
than-
But you know,
I had sex in front of Whoopi once.
Really?
what
He's a lot.
in front of her?
No, this is
This is a lie. This is a lie. She was a lie.
she has to go. No, he's like, he's a liar. Let's remember. No, the real. No, one of my first girlfriends. We were in the park in Central Park, and we had a blanket, and we were doing stuff, and she just came by with one of her
You
bodyguards.
sure it was her, not Oprah?
Was
No.
it summertime? Wait.
It was the end of school year, so it was like Mayish, I believe.
This is when you were 5.
No, it was middle school.
He got half an afro.
She was like, "Hi, babies." And she just kept walking. She, you know, but yeah, she's. You see celebrities walk in the park, Central
Yeah.
Park. She's dope.
So you're from New York originally?
I was born here. I was born
Oh,
on
okay.
23rd Street. And then I moved.
Oh, you're in Manhattan, New
I
York.
went to I got an academic scholarship to go to high school in Philly, in Pennsylvania.
Wait, Pennsylvania or Philly? Because those 2 different places.
We say the
It's the
same,
same
but it's
damn
like
place.
15
Stop.
minutes outside of
You
Philadelphia.
sit down.
Black
Philadelphia
people
in
only
Pennsylvania.
go.
It's that goddamn same
No,
place.
no,
Stop it.
Philly and Pennsylvania, like there's a difference
It was
depending on where
like
you are.
Wallingford. It was like little pockets of black.
I'm trying to figure out his proximity to blackness. That's all I'm trying to figure out.
How close?
No,
were
you're
you?
right.
How
You're
were
right.
you?
No,
Was
no,
it
you're
Philly
right.
or was
No,
it?
it was Pennsylvania. It was like right outside of Philadelphia.
Okay, the Philadelphia suburbs.
Yes.
Okay.
And I went to Temple, so I went to.
Oh, yeah, that's in the ghetto though.
Oh,
So I went there. I was like, this is the Bronx.
you know what?
This is. I like this.
I'm staying away from
It
Jimmy.
was
for real.
good.
You know who else went to Temple too?
Yeah,
Oh,
my
don't
guy.
say it.
He's still my
Don't
guy.
say Bill Cosby.
All right
Mic
now,
drop.
last red flag. That's it right there.
Bob Saget went to
Nope.
Temple.
Oh, really? I thought he went to Temple.
We're talking about Bob.
Yeah, but Bob Saget
Bob
has
Saget.
a good legacy.
Yeah, he does.
He didn't talk like he did. though.
And Bob Saget did not drug women that we know of.
We don't know that.
And you like to stand behind women and follow them in elevators. I'm
Oh,
just trying to
see?
say, I'm just trying to see
I
the
don't-
parallel.
He got
Okay?
the needle.
I don't stand by him. I assisted him.
Yeah,
And then
he
if the elevator's broken, I carry
Elevator.
them up the stairs.
Good night. Oh,
he carried it?
Yeah.
Handicap, remember?
Handicaps. I like situations where I can show off my strength. So I'll carry
Open
them.
a jar. What do you mean? Open a jar that's so difficult.
I train open jars too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He does it all.
I do it all. Don't give me a chance to show off my strength.
Oh my God.
You open a jar, it's like
That's what I'm
opening
saying.
the
I'd rather you
vagina.
open a jar than pick up a woman to help them. You are not a superhero.
I
Sit
am
down.
a superhero.
That's true, that's true.
You are scary.
What? I have a superhero complex. I'm not ashamed of it.
I'm like so turned on and
I know.
Dory's like, we need to figure this out. He does a
Fix it
superhero.
up. Fix this ass up. You can carry me down.
Don't
the
pick up Dory. Let's go. Come on. Let's get
We'll save that for Valentine's Day.
I can't wait to hear about all this. Okay, this is amazing.
Little Dory people's
That was-
babies
I
walking
can't.
around.
Oh, don't do it.
You like
Don't do it.
Dory's people.
Listen, I'm ready whenever you are.
Never get it back. I never
We don't
get
have
it.
to. We can live together forever. That's fine too.
Together forever.
That's it.
I like that.
It's
I like
good.
that.
It's
This is
good.
good.
Oh man, do one of your topics. You want to do one?
Oh,
do it.
oh,
do
man.
it. Do
I
it.
mean,
she
it's-
came so organized. She didn't know what she was
Yeah.
dealing with.
Oh my god, it's so,
Do it,
it's so
do it,
nerdy.
do it,
And
do it.
the Freedom Convoy in Canada.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Did she
read
say-
that
did she
entire
say-
article for
Freedom Convoy.
This is great actually. 'Cause I'm working on a bit about how like Americans just view Canada as like an extension of us, like U.S. North. But in Ottawa, there's like, because Canadians are like very law-abiding, and they've been under some strict lockdown, like still, and they're
really?
finally protesting. So good for them.
Yeah, they're being Americanized.
Yeah.
Sure,
We're like,
absolutely.
it's
Wait, are you
like the
Canadian?
grass- No.
So how you know about this?
My husband.
Hey, Jack. So what? How you know about this? Why your S is so long? How you know about this?
I
was good. That was good. That was good. There's no wrong research.
Just remember that Canada is socialized medicine, so it's a much more expensive pandemic than it is.
Oh, that
If
is
you
true.
think about that, everyone is covered there.
That
so
makes sense.
If you don't, if
They'll
you
let you
don't
die on the
vaccinate
street
up there,
here,
it's
so that's
really
why.
it's a costly
People
direct.
streets.
Oh, that
That
makes
makes
sense.
sense. Because we like, you could die here, but I guess over there.
But that just shows
money.
trading of freedoms. You get what I'm saying? Nothing's really free. Everything comes at a cost.
Yeah.
If you really sit what he did, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
That everything comes at a cost. Like, oh yeah, everyone can have babies for free. Yeah, lockdown. It's 2 years later. Y'all still gotta be home by 7.
Yeah.
You know, so it makes you think. You know.
Did you know
There is
that?
a cost to freedom.
Yeah, there sure is.
Yeah.
We do it. We pay for it right
Every
now.
day, yeah.
Shoot. You have
If
to
they,
score
pay
that.
the most.
if they would have came out right before this started and were like, hey, global warming is fucking up the planet. We got to kill 3 billion people. You think it would have been easier if they were just if Obama was like, hey, we got to kill 3 billion people. It's going to be a tough couple years.
No.
But at
I
the
mean,
end,
China already does that, don't they?
Right? They already
But-
execute people on a
Well,
regular
just
everywhere.
babies.
but they did it. Yeah, they were
Yeah,
like, yeah, you
true.
can't have babies, but I don't know if
Females.
that was for global warming.
Female babies.
Female
yeah.
babies.
Female
Now there's too
babies.
many men there, but sorry. So yeah, I don't think that would be easy. You can't just be killing people, but
There is a population overload.
It's over. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just, that's
true.
Well,
basically
people
what
are
the number is.
stopping. There's like people are stopping reproduction. Like there's
How? My friend has 6 kids and she still want another one.
During
I got
COVID, with the vaccine,
with the
do
vax.
you know
still-
anybody who's had a kid after they've been vaccinated?
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Wait,
No, there's been no birth.
No.
No
There's
And
been
it
births.
hasn't come out yet.
So stupid.
Thanks for breaking this.
Yes,
I am gonna break
No,
it.
no, no. I
There's gotta be a thing. There's gotta be.
Yeah, I do know someone. Yeah.
no,
You gotta
people
think
are
about it.
pregnant.
Yeah.
People are pregnant.
No, but having babies, yeah. I mean, yeah. But you can't think of it. We already vaccinated enough for a whole bunch of other shit. So it's
Yeah.
not like this is
What's
something
the protocol
new.
for
It's all about
unvaccinated
the word mandate.
Right.
If
I
it was
guess
a
Yeah.
law,
Yeah.
if it
Right.
was elected, if it was made into a law, everyone would do it.
Right.
How many? Do you have children?
No.
I do. I have
Okay.
a son.
You have to go through a list of vaccinations
Right,
to
that's
bring
what
the
I'm saying.
child.
No,
You
that's
wanna
true.
get
I
them
was
in school.
vaccinated.
So what's the difference now? Sure, it
Right,
came
that's
out a
what I'm
little quick.
saying.
There's been millions
They
of
come out
shots. But there's been millions. It's
Yeah.
not like it hasn't been studied and case studied. There's
No,
millions all
sure,
over the
yeah.
world have had shots. So
No,
it's I understand in the very beginning if you're skeptical. It's been a year or so now. It's just
And
Yeah.
if any a testament, it would be honestly with Omicron. Because everyone fucking got Omicron. You
Oh,
can't
yeah, we
deny
all
it.
got that
Everyone
shit.
got it.
Yeah.
And I had COVID when it first thing. And the difference, night and fucking day. You
Yeah.
get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
OG
Night
COVID
and
was
day.
hardcore.
Like, you know, so you're dumb. If just in that, like, you're not dumb, but it's just like, it's not worth the
Take
risk.
care of
You are
yourself.
dumb.
Right?
Yeah.
But the
No,
oxygen
yeah,
mask
my
is yourself.
anti-vax cousin, she got put in the hospital like 3 months ago.
Oh, no.
So now the rest of the anti-vax family are coming around and getting vaccinated.
I hate when vaccinated people find out that that an unvaccinated person dies, and they're like, yes, they fucking get it.
No.
They got vaccinated, you stupid.
No.
No, we gotta
I
do
feel
that.
like there's a circle, there's a little right, a
there's
little bit.
definitely.
It's like,
No,
oh,
that's
you
messed
stupid
up.
motherfucker.
That's messed up.
I mean,
I understand
right.
people not vaccinated, but the whole mask thing, I'm like, who cares?
There was
I don't mind the
opinion
mask,
article
'cause
in New York Times about
I
that.
don't
How
mind
people
the
feel
mask either.
I feel like,
like
the other
vindicated
people who want to
when-
show their faces.
Hold
that's the
on.
problem.
No, it's definitely a thing. Like people, like celebrating when anti-vaxxers die. There was a whole opinion in the New York Times. They feel vindicated. It's crazy. People are just so mean now.
It's like both sides.
Yeah.
Then when somebody who is vaxxed gets COVID again, they're like, yeah, you stupid. It's both sides.
Yeah,
It's
it's
both.
both. It's both.
Right?
Yeah, it is
Don't
both.
worry. In the next couple of months, it'll all be politics. There won't be any vaccination,
Oh, yeah,
anything.
shit.
It'll be a war.
Yeah,
It'll be all.
Hopefully it'll be a war.
It'll
It's
be
already
all. You know, the critical race theory.
Yeah, all
it'll
that
be all that.
bullshit.
all the new talking points that are going to come out in the next couple of weeks.
Why is Russia so fascinated with Ukraine?
'Cause that's
They're not
theirs.
fascinated.
I mean, why? What,
Yeah,
they're
they-
fixated. I don't know
Because
geography, and I wanted to go.
Putin
to Kyiv.
is he's responsible for for a lot of genocides, and he's a dictator, and he's not Putin. He is. It's just disgusting what's
Such a
happening.
boss. He's
He's a dictator, and he's not to be reasoned with. But I think what's happening. At first, I thought right away that they have no chance, Ukraine. But I think he's just
Posing?
yeah. I think he's just posing. he's just gonna get whatever he wants
He
at the
doesn't
end.
want the Ukraine to be part of NATO.
Yeah, that's his big
He just
thing.
wants all the power.
He just
That's all
wants
it comes to, and money.
It's
Yeah.
also its proximity to the ocean and pipelines and stuff like that. But he just doesn't want that to become part of
He's
NATO.
at Georgia.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
Is it ex-Soviet Union? Is that what he just
ex-Soviet.
wants to,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Soviet
It's
bloc?
so
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy. And they say like communism ended in '89. It didn't. It's still communism. They're just mad because they still don't really have vote. Like how long he's been president for? How many years? It's a dictatorship. Yeah.
Didn't they get
There's
some
no.
other guy?
So Ukraine has a president who's actually he used to be like not a stand-up but like an improv actor guy, and his comedy is awful. I've seen like his sketches and they're so anti-Semitic, and he's Jewish.
Oh wow!
It's hilarious. It's like
Wait, who was
really. I forgot his name. I just was looking it up. But yeah, he was a Jewish actor, improviser. He calls himself a comedian. It's not what we do. It's like sketch, and it's really anti-Semitic. Like I watched.
That's not the guy they locked up, right? Adiel or
Might
the guy they
be,
tried to poison.
No, that's another guy.
that's right.
Russia's big on poisoning everyone. I'm just so happy I'm not there anymore. Oh my! It's like the wild, wild west. It's
Russians are like the
frightening.
gangster white people.
Yeah, it's so
I
freaking
respect that
scary.
hustle. I really do.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's exactly like Sasha Baron. People who say it's not, it's exactly like
he's had a
that.
few funny
That's
things and some things I like.
it was
The
exactly like
last
that.
one was good.
He like
That's what
he's
the last
found it
one.
down or like.
Yeah, last one was good. He kept her in a cage. I mean, it's so accurate.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
like
the
a little,
cage thing.
a little exaggerated, but it's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate. Yeah, it's.
I heard they party there, kid.
Yeah.
Of course, it's on your bucket list. You're gonna get your 90-day fiance. Stop it.
Yeah, I
Don't
wanted
go.
to go this year. I was
Don't.
like, oh,
Prostitution over there. Is that what? That's why you going over there?
Yeah.
No, they said there were attractive women there. I want to go check it out.
Good luck. Then Jimmy comes back. He's married.
Or he won't come back.
Or he won't. Yes. Jimmy's married to
Where
the
is little? You know how there's little countries, towns in New York. Like where's little Ukraine in New York? Is there one?
yeah, Brighton Beach, I
Right.
guess.
Yeah,
And then the like the Lower East Side, they have like the Ukrainian.
Where's little Kyiv at?
Brighton Beach is the big.
I cannot.
Brighton Beach is gangster though.
yeah.
Isn't that Brooklyn?
It's Brooklyn. Yeah.
Russian.
Actually, co-wrote a feature film about a lounge singer who performs in one of the. Anyways, it's been getting a nice little response. It got into the Austin Festival. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, and it's based on. There's a lot of little Russian snippets and gangster moments. Yeah, a little soprano. Brighton Beach,
I had a white girlfriend. She
Yeah.
said she dated a guy from Brighton Beach. I'm like, girl, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole thing, they dated for like a year. It was crazy.
Yeah,
They got locked up. It was
Yeah,
a whole thing.
there's a
Crazy.
lot
I was
going
like,
on. Ooh,
It's like
yeah.
dating, like I don't know,
Yeah.
just dating the mob or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy over
Where
there.
are you
Yeah.
from?
Queens.
Where you nationality?
Korean.
Korean. Okay.
This is such a New York show. I love this. Everyone's so
Can I just say a random thing? I just watched a little documentary about this ferry disaster in 2014 that happened in Korea.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
know what- that was so 291 people.
Where'd you watch that?
Most of them on YouTube. Most of them were kids.
Oh.
Died trapped in a ferry because the captain jumped ship. And they just so many miscommunications,
I remember
and all these
hearing
people
about
died.
that.
It was
It was
really,
yeah.
it was
2019?
14. This happened in 2014, and then they just got the ship up in 2018. The president was laying up in the bed when these people was dying. It was a whole thing.
Oh
That
my
was
God.
That was so fucked up.
yeah, in Korea. I was like, see, I be watching shit too, okay? I be watching shit too.
Late night watching
Okay,
shit.
that was 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, ooh, this is good.
You talking shit about it. I've dated Korean women. I don't, does that have
Did we
anything to
ask?
do with it?
Okay, volunteer the information.
I didn't step on it. I was like, I didn't have nothing.
No, after Korean kids died, I can relate. I dated a Korean woman.
I tried to make a baby with a Korean
Empathy,
woman.
oh my my gosh.
Galatians are the
My
best, baby.
Galatians are the best.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
That was my MO for a minute. You know.
Whatever you looking for, you won't get it tonight. When
I
see
just
you later.
like. You know what I do?
You won't get it tonight.
I like to not trick the universe.
Lie.
Not lie.
Right. See, you're labeled yourself.
I love to lie. I love to lie, but I like to look for different types of people. Like I match an occupation with a race, with a Black Korean nurse, you know, and then see if I can get that kind of person. You know what I mean?
It's about dating.
Good night.
Okay.
Good night.
You want to diversify your
Good
dating.
night.
I like to diversify.
Are you collecting objects or?
I want a green midget with a purse.
No.
Russian.
First he picks a category.
dentist.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's like a black firefighter Jew.
Yeah.
Here she is.
That Mr. Potato Head.
Hell yeah.
Jimmy, you're too good for this.
Black personal trainer, stand-up comedian.
Where can I find one on a train and on an elevator? Oh,
Find me that lost bitch doctor. Yeah, that bitch lost. Let me help you. You doctor too? Nailed it. You know, just checking off all the boxes.
All the boxes.
what about personality? What traits are we looking at? Yeah, let's look at inside.
She just has to be cool as shit. And
Put up with
and-
his
Ooh,
words.
shit.
Go with the flow.
I'm a lot to unbox, so I get annoyed easy. So I only do short-term relationships.
What is your sign?
Oh yeah,
What is
there's
it?
I'm
that.
Pisces.
Oh,
I'm Pisces.
Oh, he's so sensitive. Oh my God.
Are you a
I'm
March
up
Pisces or
I'm a-
February?
Huh? I'm a February Pisces. I'm a shark, baby.
The Pisces are emotional.
I'm an upfish shark. I'm an upfish
Give
shark.
us like a quick one-liner summary about the Pisces.
We're sensitive and loyal and sexual and dope as hell.
Very slow to make decisions.
And naive. Like I'm more
Yes.
like I call myself a claircon.
Trusting.
Yeah, I don't like it's easy to get over on me, but I have like psychic energy. Not like
That's
level
why,
like
and
level
that's
one.
why you're so fucking cheap. Ooh, that is a Pisces trait.
Oh yeah, I'll pay for shit.
But Pisces are cheap? I
Yes.
don't know about that.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. I love
He's a Pisces. That's why he was mad at me. Okay.
Yes.
I was in the Pisces guy. He was so mad because we went out with my friends. Nobody told him to pay for everything, but he did. But then he was like, "Oh, your friends wanted me to pay." I was like, "No, we didn't. But you paid."
Somebody probably told him to pay.
Oh, he was mad. Anyway, I'm
I
sorry.
went on a date. I went on this date with this girl, right? How much do you spend on lunch? Like if you're going on lunch for
Don't
yourself,
ask a real
how
question.
much?
Go.
Lately I've been to
What's your answer?
Subway, so it's like $5.99.
$5.99.
No, I want to hear Lana's
Lana.
I think I had like a $2 loaf today. I don't know. And that.
Under
But-
$10, right? That's lunch.
No, it's like $20.
Thank you, Mika. What's
It's
But
like
if you're taking me
$25.
out, if you want something in return and you're taking me out, it's got to be
No, I met this girl.
something.
What day of the week?
At least a slice or something.
It was a Tuesday. She was like, yo,
A
you want
slice
to
with
get lunch?
vegetables. I
I'm
don't
thinking Jamaican restaurant. All right, it's gonna be maybe
That's
10,
fine.
15 bucks.
Not
We'll
for no
get
oxtail.
we'll get, I'm
Oxtail's
thinking
the
beef
best.
patties in a dollar soda. Right? I get there, she's already 4 drinks in. I'm like, red flag. And she's talking to the bartender. She's like, yeah, I'm ordering us appetizers. I was like, fucking red flag. And she was a little. She was.
I have to disagree with Jimmy. I have to agree with you. Like you can't order the whole menu because you know you're paying. That's not right.
We didn't even
can't-
establish
But nobody
that.
knew who was paying. She could have been buying her own.
Yeah.
She knew. That's why she ordered the 4 drinks.
She-
And yeah, she knew.
You go
But
4
that's
drinks.
not-
lunch is aggressive.
No,
Yeah,
that's
at
not.
lunch. At
Yeah.
lunch.
That's aggressive.
And I don't drink.
She's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's alcoholic.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. And then she ordered food.
Yeah, no, that's not cool.
The bill came to like.
You still look like you financially recovering from this date. The way your face is like, damn, I'm still trying to make bread.
I was like,
Doing his
$120.
taxes.
Oh no! So 2 people.
That's
Two
for
people.
lunch.
That's $60.
Yeah.
But I was like,
$60
but me,
That's taking
when I go to a
advantage.
situation where inside there's conflict, I won't show it. Like I call it, don't what did I say? Don't ask for the pool. You know, that's don't mention the pool. When you go into a house, you don't ever mention the pool because the price goes up. So you just stay calm. And I'm always calm. So the bill came out, the bartender came over, and he's looking at her, and then she just slid it to me. I was like, this.
Ooh. Yeah, I would have said something.
Did she at least pay for the
What
tip?
We the
happens when you
opposite.
look for Korean Jewish firefighters?
But she wasn't even in any of my.
She was not one of the categories.
She was like European. I don't know what she was. She
So
was
why'd you go
Arabic.
over her? I'm confused.
Because sometimes you gotta rev the engine. You know, you got to go out. And I had no intentions. I had
Did
no
you get any?
I didn't get it. I didn't want any. She wasn't my type.
Because she ran up the bill.
You ran up the
That's
after
exactly
all
what
the
the
flags.
flags.
You fuck with my money.
That shit could
It was in my stomach. I was like, I'm not even nothing. She was
No,
like, you
but
want to
the
go out
lunch is
again
not
tomorrow? I was
$120.
like,
No.
no. 120?
That's too much.
I've never.
I don't really drink at lunch either. It's like a salad,
Yeah,
like a,
no.
you know.
Yeah.
Listen, I wake
ramen
up
noodles and
drinking. I don't know
spinach.
about y'all, but
What
I wake up with an adult beverage. Man, I mean, I'm on vacation. You would hate me. It's a liquid
Vacation.
diet.
Different.
No, on the weekends too. Fuck that. What you mean? It's Saturday. The fuck? I'm happy I made it, especially with this pandemic. Pour a drink. I know a lot of people who did not make it. Pour that fucking drink. What you mean? You gotta be grateful.
I'm a pothead, so maybe that's what it is.
Hey, everything.
We need to get wrap this up. Is everybody?
No, that was great.
That was
was
so
great.
fun.
So let's
Yeah.
go around and tell them what you got going on. Tell me social media and stuff.
Oh yeah, you can follow me at Meka Social. That's MEK Social. Actually, Dori, Dimplez, and I are on a show on Sunday. My show at Community Astoria. Purple Park Comedy. Come out. If you stressed out about the Super Bowl, we're gonna watch the halftime show after. That's the only part that matters. I really don't care about anything else.
Yes,
I care about the Los
yes.
Angeles
Commercials,
teams.
maybe.
Like, what's going on? But
Who's doing the
anyway.
halftime show?
Dr.
Snoop
Dre,
Dogg,
It's gonna be hot.
Eminem,
It's gonna be
50
hot.
Cent is-
Mary J. Blige.
They might say Black History Month,
They
but
might
we don't
have.
know.
Yeah, they had to.
That's gonna be a
we're
I'm
just-
also a pothead. You can follow me on Instagram, Hetty the Camper.
Are you a pothead? Yeah. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna
Okay.
touch, but for next time.
Okay, tell them.
Stay tuned.
Eddie's
for-
coming back. Yeah, go. What's your
So
social?
the gym is Hetty the Camper, and come out to tonight's show at Jimmy People's.
It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a hot show tonight.
Yes.
Got some guests coming out. It's gonna be really cool. Live.
Oh yeah, Lana Siebel. Please follow me on Instagram, LANASIEBL. Got a lot of great shows coming up, including tonight,
Yeah.
12 a.m. Yeah, and yeah, just been going on the road and in New York and trying to do more like longer sets. Yeah, trying to get an hour together, going from 45 to an hour. So yeah, just working my hardest, and I appreciate being around such talented, amazing people.
Yeah.
Check out their Sunday show. All right.
Dory.
Should I come up? Let me come
Yeah,
up.
come
I was hiding because I got a lot of acne on my face, so that's why I really didn't want to be in the live. But just listen, let me get my Mary J. Blige going on. Hi, it's Dori Dimplez again. We popping this weekend. I got a show at 8 o'clock at the V Spot. Then I got Jimmy Peoples
Yeah.
at midnight, so
Yeah.
that's Saturday-ish. You know what I mean? Then on Sunday, I'm with my girl Meka. You get what I'm saying? Monday, I'm in New Haven, Connecticut. You know what I mean? I'm just, yo, I do, son, I'm out here, okay? I'm outside, okay? I'm outside. All right? You can follow me on Instagram at damn, that's Dori. Thank you so much, Jimmy, and I'll be
Yes,
ready for
always.
you tonight. I'm
You're
coming
always
prepared,
welcome.
okay? No, I'm ready.
Adi, where can they find you?
Yes.
Yeah, grab the mic.
Yeah, I'll grab the mic. Adiel K. You can
Yeah, I
send
can see
me
you
a little
absolutely.
bit. You can follow me at on IG at Adiel ZK. ADIELZKAY. I got a show tonight, the Jimmy Peoples
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Repping
You gotta
that
look back like you don't know. He's like, am I
Shut up, shut
Yeah.
up. I also got a show on Sunday too. It's gonna be during the Super Bowl, but
Hell yeah.
Yeah, whatever. We
Whatever.
out here.
Fuck
whatever.
that
We
shit.
out here. I'm out here. I'm out here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another
it's a
episode
great
of the
show.
People's Mic podcast. Thank you for checking us out. We're back here at 12 o'clock tonight, as they said. We got a lot of dope comics. We got a lot of guests dropping in. It's gonna be a fun night,
Maybe do it.
as long as the weather's permitting. Weird nights when it's too nice make me skeptical that something bad's gonna happen. I don't know why, but don't put that energy out there. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
dope
that'd be
night.
great.
Come by, and then we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Thank
buddy.
you. Thank you.